Hello, we are doing the closet clear out extravaganza, if you will. It is a massive task, okay? I've half done this for the last previous 2, 3 years, and I was just ready to let go. I was sick of seeing how much clothing I have, how much I never wear, darling, which we will get into a bit later. And I was just sick of seeing how few coat hangers I had in my stash because they were all being used for the articles we don't wear. So, anyway, I'm starting with our cupboard on the side, I guess our shelving units. These cubes are all from Kmart. That sentence came out really clunky. It all came from Kmart. I think they're like $4 a piece. Something like that. Maybe even $4 for two. They're just like the cream linen style ones. And you know what? They have worked fantastically. I mean, we still have crap behind them, as you can see. But we used to not have them, and my husband's clothes, like his shorts and long pants, would just be all over the place in there. Even if I tried to like organize it really neatly, it would just end up chaos in a couple days because he'd be reaching for different stuff and then it would just look messy. And I'm someone that needs things to visually look very neat. Like, I don't have to have a tidy home, which I'm sure you all know by now. So, having something as simple as those tubs to throw all the clothes in has just made the world of difference. And I feel like visually, my eyes are at ease, and it's not another task that I have to work on. It's not another thing that I'm like, oh, I have to tidy that up because it's pretty tidy most of the time. There's definitely times where I'm like, oh my god, like, why is this overflowing? But I guess that's just the way it goes, honestly. I have thought about changing the top row of baskets to something else because it does feel like a little um same, little clunky, little bit, whatever you want to call it. But my priority is, as you probably already know, getting my dining room redone and just trying to organize everywhere else in my house. Like, I want to get through organizing everything before I go and change over the organization that I've already got, right? Because there's a lot in my kitchen that I could do, honey. There's a lot in my dining room. There is just so many other spaces that could be so better organized. Anyway, here I am going through all my hubby stuff. Usually, I can pick what he will want to keep and what he'll want to get rid of. Mostly, I was just going by size. My man is in his love era, he is a happy man. He's eating well, what can I say? So, a few of the pants were a little bit too small, so we just had to get rid of them. He wasn't quite happy with that. He's like, no, no, I'll wear it. I'm like, let's just be real. We'll go and get you some new stuff when you're ready to come back to that size. And yeah, why was there a bag of Skittles there? Who knows? If there's one lesson I've really learned, I've heard this so many times, but if there's one lesson I have really learned this last year or so, and that's probably why I feel like I can do this now, is not keeping clothes that you don't fit. Whether they're too big, whether they're too small, there's no point in keeping them in your cupboard if they just don't fit. Like, I know I never reach for that stuff, and I haven't fit into a lot of the stuff you're gonna see later on in years. Okay, in years. So I was like, we just gotta let it go. I'm not gonna pick this stuff when I do eventually lose weight. I'll just want to go and buy new stuff from the thrift store or from the. I was happy I got rid of my first thing. Um, yeah, like, it doesn't matter. By the time I get to the weight that I want to be, and if it's that size stuff, I'll want to buy new stuff anyway. I'm not going to want to wear stuff that's been sitting in my cupboard for 3 years. So I just decided it was time to go and actually get serious with it. Okay, so with my husband stuff, it can totally be a double edged sword because either he is going to go in with an open mind and get rid of a lot of stuff, or he's going to come back and say, no, I want to keep every single thing, even though this piece is absolutely falling apart. I want to keep it. So this time around, I was like, okay, I'm going to just get the pieces I know that don't fit, the pieces that, I don't know, are stained or ripped or whatever, past their prime, ready to see you later, and I will just leave it in a pile for him to then go through it. Honey, he definitely will go through his own stuff as well. But as you can see, most of the stuff in there is stuff that he wears regularly. He did a couple of big shopping trips at his favorite store. I swear he must have shares in that store, Industry, because we went there and we dropped a bomb each time we were in there. But you know what? I just wanted him to have some fresh clothes, just something that he would like wearing, because a lot of it was just kind of had been really old and it was just out of style, and he just needed a little freshen up, a little pick me up. And that store makes it so easy for him to be able to pick out outfits, because it's all sort of like a similar color palette that you can mix and match and it will look nice together. And so it makes shopping a breeze when we've got two kids and we're like, okay, grab a bunch of t-shirts, grab some jackets, whatever you need, quickly try them on and then get out. Like, then we're done and it's all good. And we are moving on down to my side. I thought I said my ish just then, but I realized I was saying my stuff anyway. Yeah, look, I'm all talk, but it took me a minute to get rid of something, okay? I'm looking at myself like, girl, you might want to take something off the hanger. But I'm sure many women can relate. We like to fluctuate in our weight, darling. We really, really do. Whether we've had kids, whether we're stressed, whatever, weight goes up and down really quickly. So it is difficult for me to work out whether I want to keep some of the pieces that don't quite fit, even though my weight is dropping at the moment. So I was just trying to go in with an open mind and think, if I feel like I like this shirt, just the look of it, I will keep it. If I think I'm not going to wear it because of one reason, then I'm probably not going to wear it because of that reason, even if I lose weight. So I was like, I keep a couple smaller shirts just so that I have something as my weight is coming down, because I put on some of the shirts that used to fit me and they are starting to get loose. Okay, which is a fantastic sign, but it does mean that I need a few things for the next size down. I'm definitely not keeping my size 8s or 10s. Don't ask me why I still have some 10s on the other side. We'll get there, okay? But there were things like this top that I just ummed and ahed about for so long, because it's a cutie pie top, but like, I don't love that it's so clingy on me. So I was like, you know what? I'll just put her back. If in a few kilos I still don't like it, I'm going to get rid of it. But there were definitely things like this purple top that I'm pulling out that had this little stain on the front that I've tried to get out multiple times, and I've told myself, oh, I'll wear this shirt around the house. And guess what? I think you know where I'm going. I haven't worn it. I've never worn it, and I won't, because it has that stain on it. So I just decided to get rid of it, and I've tried so many different things to get it out because I really love that purple top. But you know what? It was time to say goodbye, even though she's really cute. I must have gotten rid of this top at some point after this, because it's not in my closet now, but I am showing that I put it back. But I definitely got rid of it because I just know I'm not going to wear it. I wore it once, that's it. Good enough. Say goodbye. Look, it's definitely easier to get rid of other people's clothes than it is to get rid of mine, because I'm looking at these tops, like this one, this cream one, and I'm thinking to myself, I like this top. It fits me well. I look good in this top, except for the fact that I look like I'm naked when I wear it, because it's like literally the same shade. I did end up keeping it, and I don't know why. I think I saw my friend wear it that color, and I was like, oh, that's cute. But I don't know if I can pull it off with my skin tone. I've had this blue one for so long. I've thrifted it for like $3 or something, and I think I've worn it twice. I don't know, maybe the material, who knows? Because in my head, when I'm at the thrift store and I'm like, oh, this is a really good find, I buy it and then I just don't wear it. So I'm trying to be more careful with my purchases, more selective, making sure that I'm actually going to wear it. This also was a $2 top, except this was from Kmart, and she's so cute. Like, I love her, but have never worn her. I'm pretty sure I put it back because I want to wear it. Sometimes I feel like I have quite a boxy top half, like my shoulders and my arms. Even when I was like thinner, I would always feel like I couldn't pull off these tops even then. This is a 16 top, I think, or a 14. It's just that it's one of those stretchy, what do they call it, like crepe material? Yeah, I don't know. I'll keep it. I always think like a cute pair of black jeans, like it's just like a nice little summer outfit. but I've never worn it. I don't know. I got a long way to go, darling. A long way. Anyway, I was like, no, she needs to go. This top had holes. It had foundation stains. It was literally on its way out to the garbage bin. Honestly, thank God for the op shops, Vinnie's, Salvos, whatever, because it has saved me an arm and leg when I have fluctuated in my weight. This one was also another thrifted cutie. I love this little crop top. I can't remember the brand. Gosh, if I remember, I'll try and put it on the screen. But yeah, I found that for like $5. I was like, yes, you are coming home with me. But I can't wait until I get down to whatever size I eventually get down to so I can do a whole new wardrobe. I've been itching to just like revamp my stuff. I feel like I've just sort of collected a few things over the years, probably like however long since I've had my son, like maybe even before when I was pregnant. Like I just bought things just to get me through, which is what I've literally done. Like I haven't bought a lot of stuff that I'm like, oh, this is actually really cute, I want to wear it. It's more just like, this is a top, let me have something so I am clothed. But I am ready to enter that era, but we now just have to sort all my stuff that does not fit me any longer. And yeah, the dust was a little thick, a little all up in the nostrils, so I was like, I'm just gonna be ruthless. Like it was genuinely time to let go of some of these things that I've had forever. And this singlet, first off the chopping block, darling, it was time to go. I like these kind of tops, but I don't wear them again for the same reason as the previous one. And then I had this brand new. I've never worn it. That's what I was saying. I've never worn this, and I kept it because I was like, that's cute. Like I'll wear that. And then I had things that are like 5, 10, I think this top was probably 10 years old, and I was like, no, this should go, absolutely. I have a really cute photo of me and my man in that shirt. I mean, not both of us in that shirt combined, that's a little wild, just me in that shirt. But yeah, anyway, this really cute speckled one, I remember buying it and I got it just before I found out I was pregnant. And I was like, well, I'm not going to wear that top again for a while. Little did I know it was going to be like so many years later. And then these grey tops, I was like, why? These just don't even look good anymore. Like, why do I think I'm going to wear this when I lose the weight? I don't know what was going through my mind for so long. Like, I'm not going to pull some crummy, dusty little grey shirt out of there and wear that. So we said goodbye. Same to this silk moment. What was I thinking? Probably bargain, bargain, bargain. That was probably the start of my thrifting era. I really got into it because at the time we lived near a big thrift store. I can't even remember what it was called. Lifeline, like a big Lifeline. And I was like, oh yeah, that's cute. $8, let's buy. How do I remember that it's $8? Jesus. I can remember that, but not the CVV number for my bank card that I use all the time. Anyway, we're just going to go through them quickly because I think I decided again that this top was just too old. I think I bought it when I went to America, and that was when Barack Obama was in. Okay, so it's been a long time. Let's be real. So yeah, I was just like, no, most of these have got to go. I'm not going to wear this. Like, look at it. I mean, that green one is kind of cute though. I am a sucker for a green top though, because that is so cute. Again, I don't think I actually ever wore it. Like I got pregnant not long after, and just the swelling was unbelievable. And then another really cute like singlet top that I definitely wore that a few times, but I think that's why I didn't want to let it go because it was so cute and I still love it. And I'm umming and ahhing whether I'll be that skinny again. I am kind of regretting getting rid of it because it is cute. But you know what? Maybe I'll take a quick video and show you what I ended up having left over because I don't think I showed you in this video. And I'm looking at it now and there's hardly anything. So, that does make me feel good. I definitely found the hardest part being getting rid of these cute little sweaters, jumpers, coats, whatever, because they were my favorite. Like, that's a really cute green one. I think it's witchery. And I just, I couldn't part with them yet. I have some cute, like, leather jackets that you can see in this video that are still hanging up. The grey one and the black one both have fantastic stories. The grey one, I saw it Dekjuba. I don't know how to say it, Dejuba or whatever. Um, and I can't remember how much it was. It was like maybe like 100 and something. And I knew every year that they would put that exact jacket on sale and then sale again, like on top of the clearance. You know what I mean? So it was a steal of a deal, darling. But I just couldn't wait because I had my bridal shower coming up and I really wanted to wear that jacket to it. And it was so cute. So I just bought it. And then, of course, at the end of the season, it was like 70 something dollars. And I was like, Anyway, the black leather jacket is also one that I cannot part with, and I still have it here because I looked that jacket up, right? It's a $600 jacket that I got from Salvos for, I think it was $30 or 60. No, I think it was $30, maybe 25. And I was like, "Ooh, that's kind of pricey." But then I looked it up and I was like, "Ooh, no, it's not. Like, it is a really good deal." You know, she's my op shopping joy. So I will be keeping that until I've really come to terms with the fact that I might not fit into it again. A lot of these I had worn from, look at the dust on that, man. That's so bad. A lot of these I'd worn from like 16, 17, 18, 19. It's been almost 10 years. So yeah, I think it was just time to let go. Like, I don't know if that's the stuff I'm gonna reach for again, and I just don't want to hold on to it in case I maybe wear it. Like, who knows how long that will be. So anyway, some of these, like that piece, I thought, why? That's not even that cute, and I'm holding on to it. I decided just to throw all these out because I don't think anyone would want this dust cover. This was cute. This was from Target a few years ago, and I quite like it. It's just a nice light throw on coat, and I decided that I would keep that. So I think I have like four or five. Oh, this was so cute. I don't think I got rid of this. Tell me, oh, thank the Lord I did not get rid of that. Okay, that was so cute. I think I have a photo of me in it from when we first moved into our first house together, and I think I was wearing that in the photo. So that's probably why I can't part with it. And then I decided that I would tackle the top. The top is just an explosion of random crap. Yes, if you don't know, we are crap collectors over here. And so it just lives up there in the top of the cupboard. But at least it's organized and it's not just like floating around up there. So all these boxes pretty much just have any like loose little bits and pieces, like my husband's other clothes, stuff he uses for work, but like rarely, but he can't throw it out. And then I think I have some handbags in one of those, and the box next to the one that I'm in right now is just like handbags and I can't remember what the other, oh, like travel stuff, like the little travel bags. And I knew I wasn't going to get rid of any of that, so I just left it behind and yep, closed up the curtains. And then I moved on to the next lot of junk, which is more stuff that I feel like I wanted. But this time I was like, no, darling, we need to be ruthless. Again, like, I don't know, I just kept things that I thought I would rewear. And then when I went through it this time around, I was like, I am not going to pull out something I've had for 4 years and wear that if I lose the weight. No, darling. So, anyway, I looked through it. It had a lot of skirts. I went through a real skirt phase. Hold on. Sorry, that's my alarm so I don't forget my child if I get carried away. Yeah, a size small in Supre. I'm like, what, 3XL in Supre right now? I swear, it's just not a good place for someone like me to go into. What was I saying previously about skirts? Something like I was in a big skirt phase. Yeah, I feel like I lived in skirts from like 17 to 23, and then when I had kids and realized skirts are just not practical, my kids just you know, they're kids, so they're around all the time doing crazy stuff. And if I just need to be like, get in, deal with something, a skirt is not practical, darling. So, anyway, I yeeted a lot of the ones that I think just nah. And then I have things like this, like the denim skirt phase. That's not a thing anymore, is it? But I kept it. No, the denim skirt is still a thing, except it's now just like floor length, which just reminds me of the Duggars. If you ever watched Counting On, and what was it, Keeping Up with the Duggars, or something like that. I lived that show. My mother would watch it so much. But I've been enjoying it lately, kind of like the Sister Wives. I don't know if you watch that. My mum watched a lot of it, like say 10 plus years ago, and I was just like, oh, this is so boring, it's annoying, like how is this even television? But it's had a resurgence, I feel like, especially on TikTok. um yeah, it's gone juicy. All the wives but one have left, and I've been enjoying it myself. So, anyway, I was really happy with where we ended up going with all of this because I have minimized it before, but this time being a little more ruthless, I was like, okay, I never even wore that skirt. Wow, $10. Um, yeah, I was like, no, I need to be able to put the other stuff. Like, I have so many winter pajamas or just like thick clothing that I had but I couldn't put away properly because I had no space. And I was like, look, let's move this along. Like, let's get rid of some stuff. So I was happy I was able to actually fit that in there. And this was the top drawer. This is all my jeans. And the problem is I have all the jeans that I fit in and the jeans that I am close to fitting in this drawer, along with this horrible silk pajamas that I never wear. Um, yeah, in this drawer. And I'm like, I don't want to get rid of the stuff that I'm about to fit into because it feels like a waste. And if you have any what's the word, any ideas or any tips on what you do with that, that would be fantastic, because I feel like I just have so much at the moment. And yeah, so I just was really just hiding it up, and anything that I looked at and was like, I don't think I'll wear this, or I have two of them, I got rid of because we needed a little bit more space in here. And the youth of today tell me that skinny jeans are out, which is devastating, but they're never going to take it from me. Like, pride out of my cold, dead hands, I will wear skinny jeans for my life, okay? I don't look good in those mum jeans. I've tried it. I'm too short, got a weird kind of body shape going on. So, yeah, mum jeans are not for me. But honestly, kudos if you can wear them because they look cute on other people, and it would be nice to be able to join the mum jean world, but alas.
I fall behind every time that you're around. And it's a lie when I say that I'll be fine, I'll be fine. And in the night I tend to lose my sight. I fade out within the moving lights. But I got time, that's why I'm breathing now. I can see through my feelings now. I can see clear through my mind. And the secret is to shut my eyes, and see through my mind. I can see through my feelings now. I can see clear through my mind. And the secret is to shut my eyes, and see through my mind. I stay alive because I feel ready now. I see red, I feel blue, but it's all black and white. It's black and white. And in the night I tend to lose my sight. I fade out within the moving lights. But I got time, that's why I'm breathing now. I can see through my feelings now. I can see clear through my mind. And the
Thank the Lord we are almost finished here because I never want to have to do that again. Props go out to all the people who do closet organization. That is just not me. I do feel a lot better that we got rid of so many bags. Was it like four or something? Four full bags? Which, I mean, it's been months since I did this and I've finally just gotten rid of them all. So I guess that's the bigger win, honestly. Anyway, I'm gonna see you in tomorrow's video.